Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. And Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Inglewood. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. For Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Leo Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. On the ground, here's Dobbins. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. And this is as good as you can possibly get it. Out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done.
Home troops right. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Home to troops right.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, most teams that find themselves in this situation, Mike, what are they going to do on 1st down? They're just going to run it. They're going to just plow it up in there, and the idea is don't make the quarterback take the center exchange in the end zone. Well, not this guy. He decides to throw it deep downfield, and even though it's an incomplete pass, you have to imagine it's going to soften that secondary up just a little bit.
Hey, easy, easy, easy. We'll go orange, 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 orange.
Throwing again from his own end zone. He's got it! Still going! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 98 yards! Touchdown, Chargers! see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down, at the very least give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking take it into distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
He works free, right side, to the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Broncos. It's his second touchdown of the year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We're on time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Set. 380. What is it?
Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. Taking off, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he takes it to the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
To number 85. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after 1, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound. And for the pylon, he's in with Ladd McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. On first down, here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will Broncos. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Herbert to throw. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Try the right side now with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Don't, crowd right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. That one, taken in. McConkey. Touchdown, LA. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Sticker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers go up by 7. 28-21. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Back to throw is Nix. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's caught once again by Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. A 1st down throw for Nix. A throw over the middle going to be caught by Franklin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
2nd down, Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal, Denver.
Kill. Hold on a sec.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. And the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
The 3-yard line.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Hold on a sec.
Man in motion is Ingram. Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and That's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On play action, it's Herbert. Moving outside the pocket, going up top. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Second down, they need 7. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
For the Broncos.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 27-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
21. Let's go, let's go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Ready? Run! Set. Lion, lion, lion. Hey, go lion, 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 lion. 5-9, 5-9.
Now Herbert. He's got his tight end, Alonde Gadsden, the 2nd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
17 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On play action, now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Hampton trying to work inside. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. And in motion is Ingram. On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's in. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
There's no rest to shut it down. Whatever I got your money out. The people I got put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people down.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's gonna send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militia.
Lion. Set.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
3-yard line.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The stop by DJ Jones. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Set. 12. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And some nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They send Sutton in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And in motion is Ingram. Nix now to throw it here on first down. That is incomplete.
Up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
A gain of 7.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10. Man in motion is Ingram.
To the right, yeah.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up with
Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They send Sutton in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nick. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Chargers 28.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Hey, ram. Set.
Herbert now on first down. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up second and 1.
6-yard line.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Set.
He'll run. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Second down, 8 yards to go. And in motion is Ingram. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
And it's third down.
This one all but over. Here's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
First down, Broncos.
Right back to him on first down. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They continue their winning ways.